Yeah. Hey, fuck you, Joe Rogan. Fourth episode. Oh yeah, cool, fine. Just backing them up. So, hi everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of Uncut, Unzipped. Is it what's this thing called?
Wow.
Unzipped and Uncut. Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
that what's happening here? Okay,
Yeah.
Unzipped and Uncut. I guess I don't know. So I was just talking here with Robin. So Fnac. I mean,
Yeah.
apparently, I always thought there was like Fnac everywhere. You know, there's like Fnac in France, and
No.
you know.
This is the first
No?
place I've seen Fnac.
Oh God. Okay.
Fnac.
Oh, Fnac. Well, I don't know that. I don't know what it means. I mean, it's always been there. You know, it's kind of sounds French. I mean, they used to sell books and whatnot. Now they sell
Everything.
Roombas, I guess.
Yeah.
No, they sell that too.
Yeah.
They got some pretty cool those upscale Dyson vacuum cleaners. You got your hands on one of those?
No, it's expensive, right?
Bro.
No, not now.
No. I mean, I don't mean buy one. Come on, you crazy? No, you don't own one. Just go to the shop.
Yeah.
Just go to the shop and pick one up. I swear to God, bro. I mean, I the other day I was holding one. It was like 600 euro for a fucking vacuum cleaner. 600. I just held it up, you know, and just clicked it. That thing kind of started like whizzing and whatnot. You know, it had like LEDs and shit. It was like a fucking Ghostbusters gun. You know, it was like you're just pressing the. It's awesome. I would pay. I would, if I had money, I would pay to get one of those.
Yeah, I have to try that. Yeah.
That's the future.
Yeah.
That is the future. Okay, vacuum cleaners with LEDs, and you know those little like Roomba robots and shit that you know just drive around and just mop the floor. I guess you know. I could have one. I think I might need one of those. It's kind of gets a little dusty in here sometimes. I need to. So it's kind of, you know, I don't like dusting is my point.
Yeah,
I could have, and maybe I would like the company, you know, it's nice to have a friend, you know.
Yeah.
One that, you know, you can
He's
recharge.
always there. Yeah.
Yeah. One that's always there, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like a regular friend, you know. Sometimes, they have to recharge, you know, sometimes they get stuck in chairs. It's same shit,
usual.
basically.
Yeah, the usual. Yeah.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know, Robin. Do you want to have anything in particular to talk about, like today, besides Fnac?
Besides Fnac, from the topics that we had last week, I think it is mostly covered. There were two topics. One of them was by you, I think.
By me, yeah, probably. That sounds about right. Yeah.
I think we worked. I think we did touch base with that, like reactionary ideas in the workplace. I think that was kind of the last topic that you rambled on.
Oh yeah,
about, right?
Yeah. Rambled is a term. Yeah.
So the other two topics, just let's leave it at that. It's in the past. I don't even want to go there.
Okay.
It's over. So. Yeah, I'd
Nice.
rather not touch those things, and I would rather move on with Fnac and you know the happy places in life. Yeah,
Hey, Fnac is not a happy place, bro.
Fnac is so happy place. I bought this Bluetooth
what
speaker
you-
now.
Oh God, you're one of those guys now.
I've been listening to music all day, like, and most probably tomorrow, I'm gonna buy my first guitar here in Portugal. So
You're gonna buy a guitar?
Yup. My first guitar in Portugal. I have like 5 back home, but in Portugal, 0.
How much would it be like to have them shipped over?
Oh, expensive. More than buying a new one here. Yeah.
More than buying a new one.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I had no idea. So do you like? I mean, I kind of knew that you played, but I mean, do you are you like semi-pro, amateur?
Let's just
What do you
say, like between intermediate and amateur. Let's just say that, because I don't wanna get your hopes up when you see me playing guitar.
No, I have no hope.
Yeah. That's a good way to go about it, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. It's pretty.
No
Yeah.
hope,
Look.
no hope.
Yeah. Getting a lot of problems. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I mean, that's bro. That's Jesus Christ. You are okay. That's that's
Yeah.
that's big points in favor. You know. Let me just say. Let me just come out and say it. So, okay, I mean, I guess we can like maybe then get into some meaty stuff. I guess I don't want to like get into like a lot of heavy shit
No, no.
today. But maybe,
Let's forget about the heavy thing for some time. I think
yeah.
we need to bring out more good topics, positive topics. I mean, yeah, those kind of heavy things. It is good to speak about, but I
Uh-huh.
think I am in a place where it was really tough these past few days to
Yeah,
recover from certain things,
of
and
course. Yeah.
I would rather not go into those things right now because I'm like gradually crawling back up, and I don't want to take
Hmm.
the steps that go back down and remember the things and recall everything. So I'd rather just yeah
Yeah. Okay. I understand. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
let's maybe you know talk about something lighter. I had something in store here. I thought about we thought we could talk about childhood trauma.
Fuck.
That's yeah. Let's
Okay.
let's let's bring that shit up.
The heaviest stuff, huh?
There you go. Okay. So no, but okay, but like in all seriousness, maybe it would like be a good chance for us to like take a little stock in what we're doing here. You know, get some like meta discourse up in this bitch. You know, sorry for the misogynistic language, but okay. I mean, I guess like it's getting kind of obvious that this space here, like this podcast that we've like been doing for the past few weeks, which started kind of like an experiment.
Yeah.
By the way, are you hearing like some ruffling on my microphone?
Yeah.
A lot.
It's like
Yeah.
I thought it was bad signal, but now that you pointed it out, yeah, that's the thing.
Shit. Okay. So okay. Let's
Maybe tie it down on your face or something like
yeah.
do the funny
Maybe
thing.
let me. Okay. Let me. God damn it. Okay. Let me just. Fuck.
Yeah. We need to buy good mics now, man. Like we are getting up there. We are already on the 4th episode. Like we need. Oh, you cannot even hear me there.
We are not spending money on mics, okay?
We are. We have to.
No, you are
We
just about to buy a fucking guitar, okay?
we
So
are gonna
guitar or mics for food.
we are gonna sell one of your gonads and get 2 fucking great mics.
I can't sell. I need both of them.
No, you only need one.
They work as a pair, okay? God damn it.
Okay, if you say so, then we sell both of them.
We talked about this. Now, as I was saying, this is the kind of shit that happens when you don't have Joe Rogan money.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Joe Rogan also kind of started like us, basically. You know, his first episode usually.
Yeah,
It was this kind of a shit show he was doing from his bedroom, I think.
Yeah, he also sold his gonads, apparently.
Probably,
yeah.
The things you do for you know,
which would be ironic. Well, anyway. So I mean, I guess like this space is you know inevitably or you know just organically turning into a space of let's say a reflection. You know, not necessarily a heavy one, but I mean, even though we got like that what?
It's still.
God damn it! Okay, let me try another thing.
Yeah.
Let me try another thing.
Yeah.
What about now?
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, damn. I wish I weren't this dumb. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we can edit it. We can edit this out.
Yeah, I can improve this a little bit. The audio that is coming from your wireless mic, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is decent. Like for 4th episode, I think people can forgive us for that. Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should get some mics. Anyway, so okay, so this space is like turning into some sort of a reflection, you know. So I just so given that, maybe I should mention that like earlier this week I sent you some some resources on the topic, mainly on the topic of masculinity, which is something that I've I was reflecting a bunch, and I still am, honestly. I reflect on it like every day, and I sent you some resources that helped me a lot back in the day to figure out where I was and to um, understand how, or get a better understanding rather, how masculinity intersects with other identities and other conditions in the world, how it interacts with our reality. So I mean that it all stems from a need, from a question that we all have of wanting to relate to others. So even though our podcast is apparently it's got like these so-called Joe Rogan aesthetics, like these broy aesthetics, like even from the name Unzipped and Uncut. I got it right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Well, I got it right. Okay. Up to the fact that we're just like two dudes, and this was born basically out of an idea we had while we were out drinking, and I mean, we swear, we use like non. How should I put this? We don't take a lot of care into our language. Let's just put it that way, or other things in general. I don't think most. Even though we do like carry those aesthetics, we do. I think that we could like strive to make it like a little bit more thoughtful than these spaces usually tend to be. And even though we might not even get to a point where we might have an audience, so to speak, I guess it's warranted that we could have those discussions anyway, those reflections here in this space to whoever wants to hear them. So, sorry. Having said that, so I shared with you some resources, like some basic shit, like some ContraPoints videos, some philosophy 2 video essays from back in the day. Um, what else? What did I say? Um, another video by Macabre, this guy called Macabre Storytelling, about struggles in dating. It's like a 3-hour essay. The guy goes over a bunch of questions, and it's a very thoughtful and well put together piece of work. So I would like check it out. And then I recommended like some writings by Bell Hooks. I think, namely, The Will to Change. So I don't know. I know that you still haven't had some time to check those out, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is I've had like some sort of like this week. I had some interaction as well. Basically, this of like a very heavy discussion about these topics, mainly with my partner. With as you know, she's of the female gender. She's of the female persuasion, uh, and she doesn't. Well, I do think we do. I do think we do see eye to eye, actually, in a bunch of issues. Um, on a bunch of issues. Others we might disagree. I think we disagree mostly on the form rather than the content. And it might not be even still it might not be the case. So I wanted to bring that up. So I mean, just to kick it over to you.
Yeah.
I mean, this question of masculinity. Do you struggle with it? Do you feel like pigeonholed into a role, or what's your like? Is there like any cultural background on this? Anything like weighing you down? I mean, what's your take on this? I do know like it's a pretty broad topic, a pretty broad question to ask, but I mean, make of it what you will.
So, like, okay, so we are going down that road again then.
Well, not
Whatever.
again. We don't have to. But you know.
But yeah, I can talk
I,
about this.
I kind of
can
brought
talk.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk about this one thing that happened over the last weekend. Like there was I was going through some things, and there was this real desire to just cry. You know, I mean, I don't know if that's the point you're seeking here, but in our society, like certain societies, let's just say not all over the world, but certain societies, it is frowned upon for a man to cry. Yeah, that's like the stigma. Like, oh, a man cries, he's not masculine enough, he's not man enough to do those kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like throughout my life, I've been vocal about this. Like, you know, it's okay for men to cry. Why don't we have emotions? Don't we have feelings? So why the fuck did we get like tear ducts in our eyes?
Oh, good question. Actually, fuck you own them. Goddamn.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
So
wow.
So yeah, I was going through some things over the last weekend, and I had this real urge to just let it all out, but it was not coming out. I don't know why. It was just not coming out for a couple of days. Then Sunday, all hell broke loose. Decisions were made. Let's just say, yeah, and it affected me quite intensely. And that kind of broke the dam, and I cried like for like 2 hours with a couple of my friends over a video call, just sharing my feelings, you know. After that, I felt like really relieved to having let go of everything, to just feel what I was feeling, because it was okay to feel those things. It was okay to be hurt. It was okay to be in pain. It was okay to cry about it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is something that I kind of needed. I think not. I wouldn't say the decision, but I guess it was the right decision that was made. But the release of this tension that was building inside of me, like again and again and again. So it finally got released, and after the fact, it feels more like free now. So since Sunday, like it has been improving, like gradually, you can say, step by step. Yeah, but here and there are moments when I go to sleep in the middle of the night, you know, like the memories and those things, they rush back in, and I kind of like feel like tensing up again inside. But then it goes away, it calms down, you know. It is I'm in, let's just say, the accepting phase of how the things turned out to be, you know.
Okay. But it's okay. But you mentioned that you have like a group chat with 4 of your friends. I mean,
not a group chat. So I was in Pinkodos actually when I started to cry, of all places.
Well, you know, that happens to me a lot actually too.
Yeah. Pinkodos is like, for our international audience, what is Pinkodos?
Well, especially if you work there, it's I guess it's a daily occurrence. But you know,
Yeah. So Pinkodos is like a supermarket where you get all the groceries and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of like Fnac, but without the cool vacuum clean.
Fnac for the food.
Yeah, Fnac for food. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I started crying there. Then I told my friend how I was feeling, the things that I wanted to do to myself to escape this feeling. And yeah, over the video call, I just started, you know. And yeah, after the fact, I called another friend, and then it went through like phases of up and down. And yeah, it was most of my Sunday afternoon was afternoon, and the evening was kind of like that. So yeah, what was your question again? I forgot. I totally forgot.
No. The question was like if like masculinity. I mean, I guess the question was pretty broad, but I think you kind of touch upon the question that I wanted to bring up here, which is the question of connection with other people and how masculinity interferes with that. Because I do believe, I don't know, like what was the model of masculinity that you had back, back home. I, if I do say so myself, I would like be inclined to believing that it was somewhat similar to what we also have here. I mean, owing to the fact that like we like it's like both a Catholic, Christian Catholic background, like heavily based, like with education or upbringing, heavily based on guilt.
Yeah. In that sense, I can say it's quite similar. The Christian Catholic values, the upbringing, and everything. Religious. What's the word I'm looking for? The religious construct of being a man of the house. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's quite similar to what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure. So well, that's and how that is that's an extremely like alienating construct. How like pushing that model onto kids alienates them from others and from themselves. In a way that like this model of match. I mean, this is so broad and so complex, and I'm such a fucking idiot, that I'm just, it's inevitable. Then I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth while discussing this. So if I apologize. So trigger warning. That's right. We do trigger warnings on this show. Trigger warning for sheer stupidity. Okay. So here we go. So this model of masculinity whereupon man is wherein man is supposed to be this incredibly stoic being that is not controlled by his emotions, or rather doesn't even have a lot of emotions to feel other than somewhat rage or pride or lust.
Gluttony.
Gluttony, I guess. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much fucking it. That's like encouraged to ecstasy, maybe. Like when your team scores a goal or whatever, That's pretty much about it. And how like having this model reinforced upon us, being socialized into this model of being by our peers, by our caretakers, by society around us, like by our religious leaders even. I'm sorry, bro. I really should drink something.
Yeah, drink some of your medicine.
Yeah. No, I can't. Okay, then this model is incredibly alienating for us, because we don't learn to really, at least I didn't have that experience, because I wasn't like really socialized to be around other kids, to cooperate with other kids, to not be afraid of other kids, and to be intimate with them. Both boys and girls. I mean, and the obvious result is that I would like socialize more with boys than girls, and then.
Same.
that gave me like a lot of problems, like later in life. Like I had to, when I started having contact with girls, like in primary school, after actually like primary school, maybe like 12 or 13. I had to start like taking like tiny little baby steps to even begin to start deconstructing all these myths and all these things that I was brought up to believe. Mainly like starting to see women as actual like human beings with flaws that that are just there for me to relate to, just like any other person. But yeah, so and it was also a model like heavily based on competition. Like we're also taught to be very competitive with each other, and I do think that intersects with our economic model as well, like our model of success, like as a society at large, we are measured by our individual performance. We're always in a state of competition.
Yeah.
So that comes from a very young age. Starts at a very young age. We compete against each other, either it may be in sports or who, I don't know, who is liked by most girls, who has the coolest shit, and the adults around us see this, and they, I mean, at least for me, they sort of didn't really care much about it. They just kind of sort of reinforced it or just let it fester. So what happens is that as you, for once, you don't really express your emotions in a healthy way. So that makes you disconnected from yourself. Then you're always competing with your peers, so you're disconnected from them. And then what's left is supposedly you wouldn't be competing with girls, or like let's say like female presenting people. You don't compete with them because they're not really in the same realm. But the way you have to relate with them is for them being an object of desire for you. Like you're supposed to be the initiator. You're supposed to be the taker. You're in the competition with your peers as to who can get like more prizes. So then that makes you alienated from those people as well. So it's an incredibly lonely experience. And breaking through that and deconstructing those concepts, those conditioning, is an incredibly lengthy process, incredibly complex, which takes a lot of work. It's seldom successful, and a lot of the times incomplete. Because I wish I would like be doing some other shit. Just being like more advanced. Like be out there, just understanding other stuff in a deeper level, other than still being which I consider to be like in a rather limited area. So it is. Then it also becomes stifling. So yeah, I didn't know where I was going with this, but this model. So you said this. How does this relate to guilt? Who fucking knows? But it seems to be like pretty prevalent, and pretty prevalent. But this correlates immensely. It correlates like very closely with this notion of having difficulty in relating to others and going out and experiencing stuff and being vulnerable with everyone else, And it is a very I do think, look, I know, I mean, men do whine about a bunch of shit, and this is one of those things. Even the term, you've heard of the term incel, right? On the internet, everybody's heard the term incel.
Yeah.
Do you know that term incel was coined by a woman to describe herself? Yeah, like the first incel on the internet was a woman. She posted on an online forum about how, like, she couldn't find a partner. She was an involuntary celibate. She wanted to have a relationship. She wanted to have a partner, but she couldn't find anyone that would fit, or that would, like, again, that wouldn't see her as just as an object, or someone that would, like, actually relate with her. Like, she wanted a man. She wanted a romantic partner.
Yeah.
And very quickly, the forum got overrun by by the incels that we love.
Yeah.
Don't not love today. So it's so we do have, like, this very legitimate problems, but women also have things to deal with on a different perspective, but maybe sometimes not that different after all. But yeah, it's, yeah. I mean, how the fuck would I know? I'm a guy. Maybe we should have women on the show. I'm calling the show. I don't think it's a show.
It's not a show. It's just Unzipped and Uncut. It's not a show.
Exactly. It's not. Yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, we maybe should have some women here. Shed some light.
We did request for someone to be here this episode, but she's away on
she's walking somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Where's she going?
I have no idea.
Where's she walking?
But she said that she would be here next week, so let's hope she is here. Let's see.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so I've gone on for long enough. So yeah, that's that's my perspective, I guess. But yeah, it's really hard to. But again, just to put a cap in, I sometimes find it, like, really hard to have this discussion with other people. At least, like, if you don't really trust them at first. I can only like bring this up because this is something that touches at the very core, at the very core of people's beings. So they might get like very, very defensive. So I only bring it up, or I only approach the topic if I trust the person.
Yeah, like,
I want to piss them off. Whatever, whatever happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really hard to and it's also a very fine line to thread, because men really do have legitimate issues of relating, of socializing, but it's nowhere like near. I mean, it is a very legitimate thing, but on a material sense, I might be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. But on a material sense, like when we're talking about legal issues of when we're talking about political rights, of social rights, it's a whole different other ball game that women have to deal with. So so bringing this up, like shedding some light on this, can be a little tricky. Because otherwise it might get one or two reactions. Either one, three. Three is the person agrees with you and sees where you're coming from. First one is they might go, They might go, yeah, but women have it a lot worse and men have nothing to complain about, which, is not true. Patriarchy hurts rather. Hurts both, well, all genders, well, except one, the only gender, which is rich people.
Pretty much.
Patriarchy helps them a lot. And even then, with some nuance, obviously. But either they go that route or the other route of like women have it all going for themselves today, and men are the real oppressed people. With also like from a material standpoint, just actually not true. But that doesn't mean they don't have like legitimate grievances as well. And it's those grievances are here to be explained and to be, I guess, a little talked about. So yeah, that was this was like an overarching theme on my week, Yeah, so I guess it kind of overlaps like broadly with your with your question as well, like being brought up in this environment and having trouble relating to others as a result.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Want to add something?
I don't know what to add. I've already said the fuck ton of shit I've been through last week and the week before.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. It's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked. Yeah, but
I mean, we still haven't put the last week's episode up yet, so people don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously people know when we push this out, it would have been pushed before. So
yeah, 3 goes before 4. Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So people already know the kind of shit I've been through and what men go through, I guess.
Well, yeah, some men do.
Partly, yeah. Some men like me, I guess. Yeah. I'm not generalizing, but yeah. Shit happens to some people, and some other shit happens to other people, but shit is everywhere.
Yeah, shit's everywhere. That is true. That is correct. By the way, have you ever watched The Sopranos?
No. Why?
I think I've asked you this already. Yeah, you should watch The Sopranos. Maybe we could one episode, one podcast that we do. An episode should like an episode of The Sopranos.
Yeah, let's do that. Sure.
Just stream that shit. We don't even talk. We just put an episode of The Sopranos instead of us.
We can do it. Why not? Like, we are not that famous for anyone to come behind our money.
Exactly. Like The Sopranos is like the quintessential, Sopranos is the best show on. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Well, I don't. I mean, what do I know? I don't watch a lot of things, But from all I've watched, definitely The Sopranos is up. The Sopranos.
I've seen you on the quiz night. You have watched a lot of shit. You have played a lot of shit. You have a lot of shit under your belt. I know that,
bro. I have but Sopranos, bro. So the Sopranos is like the quintessential example of like a portrait of this sort of masculinity of guys that are just trying to be performing, being badass, and just ending up alone and loveless, and going throughout life without any sort of genuine connection with anyone in their lives. Like it's just, I mean, there's a bunch of other shit, but this is like a central through line of the show. Like men acting like men and just ending up being miserable as a result.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you go to a certain extreme. There has to be a balance. I think.
Well, yeah, I don't. Yeah. I mean, so yeah. I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it necessarily that way. Yeah, but go ahead.
So, like in any case, like if you touch the extremes, you will be miserable in other parts of your existence, I think, because you put all your focus and efforts on how you live into one extreme, and you kind of ignore the other aspects. So you will definitely be miserable in other aspects. Like, I'm not just saying about genders or things of that nature. I'm talking about literally anything in life. If you go to a certain extreme, the other aspects will suffer, and you will see the consequences throughout your life.
Yeah, like women, like yeah. So like focusing too much on something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I want to be, like, let's say I want to start going to the gym again and working out and be ripped again, and I would have to give up my pastel de natas,
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I will have to give them up.
will you? I don't know. I don't know anything about get ripped. Do you? You have to.
Yeah, you have to give up sugars.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Shit. Look, we got. Oh shit. Okay, we started. Okay, we got into the Joe Rogan part of the podcast.
Yeah.
So
let's bring on some experts.
So we gotta, for to get ripped, you gotta give up sugar.
You gotta drink a lot of water. You gotta give up
Yeah.
sugar.
Okay. Well, I mean, there was like 2 weeks in my life that I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get like
it's
ripped. Okay.
It's not just sugars and water. It's a lot of things. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little lean. Okay, just tiny. This is like 2 weeks. Okay, I was drinking like 2 liters of water like every day. Just sitting on the desk and like peeing. Eating 5 times a day.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It was awesome. Yeah, and eating like just a bunch of chicken breast. Not eating carbs.
Yeah, no, I mean, you don't eat carbs. Most people don't realize, but carbs are essential, actually.
No, I mean like try not to.
I mean,
you end up eating carbs.
Yeah. I mean, in Portugal, come on, it's carbs everywhere.
It's impossible. Yeah. So yeah, there was like I maybe but it felt good actually. I mean, I like that. I mean, I couldn't keep it up, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah, you cannot be on one extreme forever. You'll be miserable in the other aspects. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. So yeah, but and when it comes like to these things, I don't really think of it being like in terms of extremes. I don't even really know how I think about it, like in which geometric shape I associate with, but it's definitely like not a line or anything. I think it's more like a spot or like a wall or a tower that you build that you have to like lay down the foundation on, and you got to deconstruct shit as you go, as you learn things. You have to deconstruct all this stuff about masculinity and how you behave with others. Like being aggressive, like be aggressive, be homophobic. Like I was extremely homophobic when I was a kid growing up. That was the zeitgeist. That was all there. There was like shows. There was TV shows back then at the time when I was like 12 or something. When on TV there's like these comedy shows, and the jokes that were killing it were just like straight up just homophobic, just homophobic shit, just through and through. Like the biggest insult you could call someone, and you would call like constantly, was gay. Would call gay everything and everyone, all the time. Actually, no. The worst thing you could call a dude was that he was a girl. That is the worst. That's the worst thing you could call. But yeah, it's so it's deconstructing. and then putting it back together with other shit, like I don't know what, but something's gonna be there, and some people grow out of it, some people don't, that's yeah, unfortunately, but yeah, so yeah, I see it more like this kind of thing that you bring down and you must build back up again. Yeah, more so than
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a pendulum or something. I don't know.
No, I get your point. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, but yeah, it works, I guess. Mm.
You put a lot of thought into it, so it works.
Well, yeah, maybe I put too much. Well, not too much, just bro. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a dumbass in these things, like all I do. Maybe I've read like 2 books on this.
So if you're a dumbass, then what am I then?
Like, bro, come on.
I don't even have a brain.
Come. Well, I mean, okay, so you're a dumbass too. Congratulations.
a lower grade dumbass, like much more dumber.
Bro, you look, you're catch up in like a week. Just watching, like it's just a bunch of YouTube videos, just being on the fucking internet. When we're going through all the incel shit, all of the Gamergate shit, all the Anita Sarkeesian. Oh my Lord, I can't believe I'm saying her name out loud. All the Anita Sarkeesian shit back in 2017 or 2016 or whatnot, just watching the unraveling of the human mind, like right there in front of you, and just regularly being on the internet and talking to people, watching, consuming content, because that's what you're supposed to. That's what you're supposed to do. But hey, that got me like a lot more engaged with with the world around me. That's for sure. So that's definitely a benefit. I mean, thinking and trying to find some some like some space, some connection with like-minded individuals, And although I have to say, like having like opinions and some like again, because I don't think these opinions are quite mainstream. Are quite mainstream, and if you go like try to actually connect with someone and go deeper into it, I mean, I've started like finding it like really hard to connect with certain types of men, men that are still gung ho on this whole competition thing and this whole validation, seeking validation through success. It's I tend to shy away from them, and they for some reason tend to not be too open towards me. I don't. I find it like really hard to connect on a deeper level with these people, which is fine, But I mean, it closed off some avenues, but it also like helped me connect more with other people who have like-minded ideas. So yeah, it's it's a complicated topic, I guess, but it's fairly enlightening. Yeah. Where was I going, bro?
Yeah, we started talking about something, and we are still talking about something, so we are still going.
Oh yeah, cool. It's is it on yet? Is it on still? Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, that's mostly it. That's mostly it. Whatever it was that I was saying. Yeah. So, yeah.
Heavy topics.
Not really heavy. It's just, we need a little more structure to the conversation,
Yeah.
That's the problem. We need a third person up in the shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
We need a third person here to fill in the blanks, to fill the holes, so to speak.
Yeah. Maybe let's get a comedian or something. Just one-liners like every few seconds.
What do you mean?
To fill in the holes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my advice to you guys is read some shit, read some shit, watch some nice videos, and consume some content, and stay away from the assholes on the internet who are trying to sell you Bugattis and Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Yeah. Should we need more topics?
We'll have to start doing our fucking homework.
Yeah.
I mean, you already do. I mean, you have all the trouble of like doing the editing and whatnot. And look, just to let people know, I don't do shit. Okay? I literally sit down. I can't even be bothered to take care of the fucking mic, because you have seen, you saw the quality of my work, of my prep, So I don't even give a shit about the fucking mic. I just sit and I just start going. About
that's
whatever.
That's exactly what Joe Rogan did. So you're on the right track to the millions of followers online,
Yeah, but Joe Rogan's an idiot.
Hey, you're a dumbass and Joe Rogan is an idiot. So you're level playing field.
I'm a different kind of idiot, But yeah, I guess you got a point. Well, that's it.
Imagine one day we will have people like Neil deGrasse Tyson or Elon Musk.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Why?
Just talking shit, we need to unzip and uncut them as well.
Why would I want to have a dumbass like Elon Musk in front of me?
Two dumbasses make one.
Yeah, why? We already have one. It's me. We don't need another one. Okay? Jesus.
We'll see. We'll see where we end up in the next few years.
I could have Neil deGrasse. Hey, what's your dream like person to have a conversation with on your podcast on the internet?
For now, it is Emmanuel. That's why I started this shit.
Aw.
Yeah.
Bro, you could have just asked.
Yeah, that's what I did, and we started.
It's okay. I can, record some audios, late at night, just talking shit to you. It's fine. We didn't have to do a podcast.
The world needs to know. The world needs to know this person, Emmanuel from Porto.
No.
The world needs to know. No. Yes.
But in all seriousness, would you like to? I'm actually curious now.
I mostly like to listen to science stuff, astrophysics. So those kind of people who are into like science. Yeah, the leaders in science industry, whether it be going to the moon or the Mars, whether it be talking about the stars, whether it be talking about how different drugs affect our brain, everything related to science, I love listening to. And so yeah, one of those experts. If someday somehow
we okay.
if someday somehow we manage to get even one of them, it will be like, okay, we're doing
That'd be pretty
good.
cool. I mean, yeah, we could have like an actual science
Yeah.
scientist
I
who
I
knows
have a
what the fuck they're
friend.
talking about.
I have a friend who is a neuroscientist in the making. So maybe once she is a
What do you mean in the making?
neuroscientist, I mean she is about to finish her master's and she's going to do her PhD. So yeah, maybe when she's done with her, once she's a scientist, like, hey, come on, we need a scientist on
Hey,
our
let's not wait.
podcast.
Let's not wait. Let's just,
I'm
let's
gonna,
just.
I'm
I
gonna,
mean,
I'm gonna ask her.
she's
Like,
already,
we can set it up. She can be here next
she's
week.
already smarter. She's already smarter than us.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's book her. But is it okay? Let's book her. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
we'll
Cool.
book it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, I don't know. I would like to, on my part, maybe I'd like to interview.
Dumbasses.
No. Well, a true dumbass. I would love to interview like a true dumbass. Uh, uh, I think I'd like to interview. I would like to interview this comedian called Stavros Halkias, Stavy Baby.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. Well, you should. Well, check him out. I'll send you a couple shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send it.
But yeah, maybe interview him. And the other one was this guy that called Michael Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
Like this political commentator, and that who died like I think it was 3 years ago during COVID. He just right after COVID started.
So he's not going to be
Hmm?
here then, yeah.
He's not going to be here. No, Michael Brooks is not going to be here. But he was like this incredibly charismatic, fluent, eloquent, well researched individual. He was just off the charts cool. So yeah, I would very much would have liked to have a chat with him. Yeah. Barring that, I got you, bro. Which is pretty cool too. Yeah. So that kind of evens out in the end, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to ask? There's something I wanted to ask.
Yeah, please do.
So, do you have any friends who are somewhat successful in their fields, like the things that we don't know about? Maybe they're in politics or sciences or something like that. Maybe we should start inviting people to be here and.
Somewhat. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Somewhat what?
Somewhat of an expert, let's just say, like not world leading experts, but still like not like us dumbasses,
Well, yeah. I mean, so by the way, this is like the part. This is the homework part that we should be doing. We're doing it like
because
live,
we can like figure out what needs to be done here. Because
exactly.
Come on, who likes to do homework?
I do have a cousin who's like a biologist, like an actual one, like with a PhD and whatnot. I do have a psychologist. I do have like a psychologist friend.
Yeah.
Clinical psychologist. Like my partner, she's a computer scientist, and like she's also like into all this like personal development and informal training stuff. So
that's very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, I mean, maybe I can think of a few.
Okay, so let's do this thing. Let's create a document now. It should feel like we're having a meeting right now. Let's create a document and just start listing out the names, what their profession is, and
cool.
Let's just start scheduling like calls with them. So that way we'll also have the topics that we want to discuss, right? If it's an IT guy, we'll talk about IT. If it's a biologist, we'll talk about biology. If it's psychology, we'll take the topics about psychology, So we'll start having tracks of what to actually talk about and not just think about stuff at right when we are about to record or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's something that we should get started on.
Well, maybe not. Maybe like this, what we're doing is pretty cool. Maybe it's working fine like this.
Yeah, you're already scared to dive deep into it.
I'm feeling very comfortable where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
But
I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Yeah. I can't imagine. I can't imagine the kind of sick, perverted person that would be listening to this up until this part.
Dude, we had like 11 subscribers last time I checked. I don't know how much it is at the moment of recording this episode.
It's probably like 8.
Yeah, probably the unsubscriber. Fuck, what is this shit? Let me just have a look how many we have at the moment. Hey, still 11 faithful subscribers.
Oh no.
2 videos, 33 views on the first episode, and 17 views on the second episode.
So, we're going down. Oh no.
No, we are going up there. 1 view per month is not a bad thing.
Maybe I should start watching these things too.
Of course. I watch it like 3 times through editing and through listening. It is fun watching us talk, like I like it.
It is? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. So, I guess, all right. Okay. Maybe we should we can shift gears a little bit to be like even.
I think we should, because
exciting for us as well.
Let's do this thing. Like, let's promise ourselves, episode 5, we will have a guest. No matter if he or she or whoever it is, like whatever gender they are, someone, like just someone.
A person.
Episode 5, we will have a person.
We promise it.
Yeah.
It will be a person.
It will be a person. Or maybe an alien.
Yes.
If we find some, we'll see.
Well, yeah.
A person is a person. We don't want to discriminate against aliens.
Person is a person. Exactly. Aliens are people too.
Yeah, exactly.
None of that. Only good bug is a dead bug. Shit. That's a movie reference, by the way.
I know you watch a lot of shit. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 5, we will have someone on our show. No, not on our show. On Unzipped and Uncut.
Yeah, Unzipped and Uncut. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be a person.
It will be a person.
And they will be live. Maybe not. Maybe it could do like actual with local. What do you mean? Like in person trip. Who knows? Maybe. Let's see. Just throwing it out there. It's okay. No, yeah. Fine.
Okay, let's discuss it after the podcast. Let's do the first one in person. Let's see.
I mean, we are already doing you're already doing that like right here, right now.
Yeah, in person. Hey, you're sitting right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting back in there.
Right there.
Yeah. There you go. So, okay. So maybe let's wrap this up.
Sure.
It was a pretty cool. I think I enjoyed the discussion, I guess.
Yeah, it was nice.
This was it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. And keep doing what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So thank you for listening to our fourth again.
Fourth.
To this episode. To this episode of this thing that we're doing. Mm-hmm. And see you next time. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Bye.
Bye-bye.